Welcome back to Subnautica, below zero. Okay. I did not mean to do that. Time to go on a mad dash back up to the surface. Get the chemicals we need to build our friend here a body, Alan. Well, here's the base I wanted to dismantle.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Fuck. Let's go. Oh shit. I wish I had the boost upgrade. Don't mind me, mate. I'm out of here. Straight up. The hell? So I'll start with number 1, root pustule. Actually, it's called root pustule. There you go. 2 of those. Gel sacks. Do I still have these? Did I plant some of those cotton anemones? Cheers, mate.
Okay.
Yeah, go on. I don't want to hurt you, mate. Get it. Okay, yeah, so distracted by the little fella then. So I want 2 gel sacks. There we go. How do I make that chemical? Young cotton anemone. Salt. 3 of these. Okay. Oh, ruby and... Alright. Some reason I thought it was made of your normal fibers. Okay. I don't really need a second one. Put the ruby back. And the gold. What I also need to do is get rid of this bloody box. I don't need it right now. Okay, so 3 diamond, plasteel, lithium, okay, I got everything I need. Can I build a separate wall locker? Alan. So, what I want to do before I quickly zip down with Alan's bits is just quickly flesh out. I'll do a few upgrades to the base that I wanted to see. Alright. Building a second prawn. Purely because the first one is down in the depths. And I want to mine a few resources up here. Mainly just for aesthetics. Like quartz and everything like that. Storage. Grapple arm. Drill. See what it takes for the next couple upgrades on the depth, just in case my first one gets dumpstered. Oh, prawn suit only goes to level 2, does it? Well, there you go. Do Alright, I think I've got most of the parts for Alan. Before I head back into the depths to put his body together and possibly be murdered by him, I'll give a tour of the Hope base. We've done quite a bit of upgrades since the last, well, footage you would have seen walking around the base. So we've got the very top of the party tower, Snow Fox charging station, top platform. Where we all get together and party if I wasn't alone, well, apart from having a consciousness in my mind, a secondary consciousness. Bioreactors. This is the view. A little bit of decorations. Scanning room. Resource storage and fabrication, and the aquariums that are set up. These are just gardens, basically. Solar power, fresh water. These are obviously proper grow beds for resources, and then a couple more gardens. This is where the action happens. Obviously no windows around here. Can't trust these little sea monkeys. Observation area. And a bathroom. Obviously no windows again. Bit of privacy there. Moon pool. The sea truck docking bay, or whatever it's called. Control room. Couple of sea monkeys checking my base out. We'll do a quick external tour in the Sea Beast. If he was docked. Couple of spare modules just sitting there. Don't know if I can get a good shot of the base. Obviously the weather isn't the best. Nuclear reactors down in the bottom here. just spent some extra time trying to build out the base and maximizing, well, all the different windows and upgrades they give you. Because in the first one, I pretty much just built what I needed and left the planet, took off. But in this one here, I don't know whether I'm going to be buried here. Alan's not saying nothing. So I reckon I'd leave this as the tombstone. Grab some food and then we'll head down into the depths and see if we can build his body. Here's mine. Righto. Last upgrade. Okay, I'm going to do one more pass over the base, seeing as we have better visibility. The weather's not all choppy like before. So that's the Hope base. We're going to head over to the middle base, then down into the depths, and I've got a deep crystal base in one of the sections that, if you've seen the episodes, you would have seen us construct. I was going to go much further there, but finding that the medical facility is so close to construct Alan, I sort of pulled up. Otherwise, I'd probably drop another couple of hours into the game. Been a great game so far. I've really enjoyed it. I probably enjoyed it a little more than the first one, which I know is a unpopular opinion online. And I only know that from seeing the YouTube thumbnails. First was gonna get below zero. I just watched the trailer and there was all these thumbnails saying, you know, why Subnautica is better than below zero, and you know the problem with below zero. But I've enjoyed it quite a bit. I set up some power broadcasting, but I don't think I'll bother going too much further into the depth. I started. Here's the middle base. Don't have any lead for that section.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, here's the middle base. Here's the control room. Bioreactors are down there. Second one over here. Grow beds. At this point in the game, you really only need to build storage. You don't really need to go this far. You could probably get away with 2 grow plots just to keep feeding, well, feed yourself, feed your character, but also feed into the bioreactor. So basically 2 plasteel would build this box out, then a whole heap for the grow beds. Some other stuff, I think lube for the bioreactors, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Probably a fabricator as well, and a charger. Don't really need this. Definitely need the beats though. Alright, now from here on out, things are going to get pretty interesting because I need to basically rush past 3 or 4 Leviathans. I've got the boost now, shouldn't be too big a deal. I could get past them without the boost, but I'd have to pull up and repair quite often. So here we go, we're about to have the first encounter. There he is there. Yeah, this should be pretty easy. Oh no, he did grab us. A quick time attack is pretty bullshit, really. Goddamn cheater. Now, I would like to find somewhere to pull up and repair. This looks pretty good. This is one of the locations I was originally going to build a base. I was sure I was going to be able to scoot right over that guy. I didn't want to go below him because I knew he'd get sort of a grab event, but I didn't realize he had such a big range. So the next fella should be coming up. Unless I can get in here pretty quick. Alright, well that was pretty easy. Just turn the lights off there. With the boost, I probably could have got the rest of the modules down here and left the truck down here, but pretty pointless. I'll just scoot down and show you the exterior of the, what I call this deep crystal base. So I only just started putting down the grow beds, planting things, and pretty much is where I came to the end where I got to the medical facility to build Alan, and it was going to be pretty pointless to build a massive tower.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, I could do with a charge of power, but not really going to matter. So somewhere around here there is red crystal. There we go. And can I recharge my boost here? There's another Leviathan down here. It was pretty fun scooting past him the last time. Adios, sucker. Now the medical facility is on the left here somewhere. From memory. Is it over there? Or down here? Yeah, there we go. Giving him the slips pretty easy. Barely an inconvenience. Hey, Alan, just give me a second here. I want to get a nice photo. And maybe save it. Just in case, you know, I'm not saying you're homicidal.
So Alan, you said your people came here in search of a cure?
I was a researcher.
You were a scientist? Like me?
My people regarded my scientific contributions with particular interest.
As I said, like me.
If that is your interpretation.
So how did your valuable scientific mind wind up infected?
Not my mind, my body. Perhaps you should build the next component.
So you came here to search for a cure?
I led the mission.
Does that mean the bacteria got out on your watch?
This subject is uncomfortable. If you would like to know more, I will ask that you first construct the final component.
Yeah, to me, all of this is pretty sus.
This is the last piece. Soon I will be autonomous again.
What will you do with your newfound freedom?
I must return home to make amends.
Amends?
Excuse me?
For the bacterium? There seems to be a lot you're not telling me.
It is hard for me to find the words. I must collect my thoughts. We have all the necessary components. You may initiate body fabrication sequence from the terminal.
You still owe me an explanation.
I understand.
Alright, here we go.
Installation using fabrication.
The escape of the bacteria was an accident. I thought my solution was foolproof. I was wrong.
Did you cause the accident?
Yes.
Oh,
I do not wish to speak about it.
we can come back to this.
Why does it look humanoid? Well, the other thing was... Oh no, is this four-legged? Okay, yeah, righto.
What are you doing?
Research. Tit for tat. You've probed my mind. I scan your body.
Pretty cool looking, Alan. Don't mind answer myself. Is this what you actually looked like beforehand, or what?
Commencing data transfer.
Did it work? Are we...
It has been some time since I last stretched out in so many dimensions. Like waking from a dream.
Whoa. Hey. You're really not in my head anymore?
There are some remnants. Would you like your memories of me removed as well?
No.
Are you kidding? No way. You still owe me the end of your story.
I told you I must return home. To assess. Repair. Make amends.
Tell me more.
When the bacteria escaped, it was my fault. I disobeyed the directive from my network.
Oh no.
We noticed that a species of Leviathan young produced an enzyme that is efficient against the bacteria.
Fuck, you can
I
move,
thought if
Alan.
we incubated sea dragon eggs, we might expedite their hatching. I was not wrong.
But...
It would appear that sea dragon parents are stronger and more motivated than our facility was rated to handle.
And the bacteria got out, infecting everything. How many survived the outbreak back home? Are they still waiting for someone to bring back a cure?
I do not know.
Can I help?
The fact that I withheld this information does not concern you.
It was certainly manipulative. And I've also made my own share of mistakes. I'm still committed to helping.
I accept your help. Find me at the gate when you are ready. In the meantime, I must prepare.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
You're a goddamn loose cannon, Alan. But I like it. Shit, I'm in. Pretty cool looking. Hey, hey, Alan. Can I put a saddle on your back and ride you in a battle? It's, I don't know whether... It's, like, not that weird, Alan. You know, we got centaurs in our mythology and... You know, I think even Zeus rode a centaur. You know, there's nothing... It's not weird, Alan. You got 4 legs. Fucking don't look at me like that. I've only got 2. You can move. Look how fucking quick you moved. Making me walk around, Alan. What the fuck? Alright. Let's get out of here. On my 2 legs. So... Okay, that's back up high. Oh, that'd be, in the main base, wouldn't it? Alright, so I need to go back up here. Imagine having 4 legs and not letting your friends ride on your back. It'd be like being a dragon and not letting your friend ride on your back. Oh shit, how do I get out of here? Fuck. It's too busy thinking about putting a saddle on Alan. It's not weird, you're weird. So, there's the access over there. I didn't come in from that high. Did I? No, there's no way to get through there. I must have to go through that section and then up. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Mate. Hey, watch it, I'm walking here. Getting up there is going to be a pain. Oh no, fuck. Okay, so Alan was just dropping a fat beat then. Fucking I'd be scared all game. But I was releasing one genocider releasing a genocider to genocide my species next. There we go, happily ever after. let's have a snack too. Okay, getting out of here could be a pain. Let's repair first. Which way did I come in? This way? I believe so. Okay, so far so good. Uh-huh. No, she's all good, mate. She's all good. Hey, woo up, mate. Woo up. No, it's all good, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. This is the way out, isn't it? Oh, shit. Back off, mate. Did he follow me all the way up? That's illegal. Yeah, he followed me for ages, mate. What the fuck? All right, let's go. Wait, where is that gate? Oh, I thought we were going to go to this sister's gate. Interesting. The fire laboratory one. put this thing on a charge, get some food, and head over to that gate. Actually, I wonder. Research, alien data, architect body. The complete physical architect vessel is a biotechnological cybernetic hybrid incorporating design elements from more than 20 DNA sources. Skin, the outer layer of tissue has the consistency of leather. The tissue is interlaced with channels of visibly glowing energy powered by the alien's internal biotechnological heart. Robotic arms. Alan has 6 articulated arms that are suspended around his body by magnetic levitation. These arms contain independent high-speed computing systems and are capable of performing tasks independently. Limbs. The organic arms are considered secondary to the inorganic robotic arms. These are used for mundane tasks that don't require much fine motor movement. The bottom half of the arms are covered in a biocomposite plating. The plating might serve as a form of armor. It also appears to store latent energy buildups like capacitors. Mobility. The hooved legs are reminiscent of several species of mountain goats. The hooves are covered in microscopic hooks that aid in exploring rough and uneven terrain. The forelegs and hind legs are oddly close together, which explains why walking might be a secondary mode of movement for this architect form. Teleportation. This architect body is able to teleport or blink short distances. The method is likely a scaled-down version of the teleportation gates, but the methodology is not well understood. It is likely that Architect's body is able to provide the massive amount of power necessary for this function. Fucking hell, he's a powerhouse. Matching DNA fragments appear to be derived from the following sources. Chromium boar of Cult Whale Prime, an invasive species known for their extremely tough skin, which makes them hard to eradicate. Are we spread all over their ancient empire? Putty serpent of Postica. This snake has extremely tensile skin, prevents it from tearing and allows it to compress itself into small spaces. Electrode L of Lithton. Lithton? Generates an electrically charged slime across its length. Astral rays. Moons of Marden 14. These rays have small organs that generate and store electricity. Shaggy goats of Olympian. These herbivorous creatures live on the rocky foothills of the mountain planet Olympian and are excellent climbers. Giant geckos of Holt's asteroid. Massive geckos that emit an electrostatic charge on its footpads. This creates a charge difference in the surface of the gecko is climbing. Markers of at least a dozen other biological species are present but unrecognized at this time, so their empire must have been huge. Okay, let's get some food, and I'll quickly skim over the rest of these entries, seeing as we're pretty much right at the end of the game. Stock up on that. Okay, it didn't really give me anything new. Oh, man. I die peacefully. Yeah, well, you were scaring me for a bit there, Alan. Alright, we'll probably skip through a lot of the ones that are present in Subnautica. Bullseye shroom. Bullseye shrooms are harvestable fungi found growing near coral bridges. Sorry, yeah, and the bridges themselves kind of look like sea emperor tentacles. Mushrooms are noteworthy for their thick, meaty caps. These caps manage to produce a small amount of chlorophyll, which makes it capable of some photosynthesis, but the mushroom still gets most of its nutrients from dead matter in the seafloor. Coral bridge are formed by rapidly growing coral polyps that exhibit thigmotropism. Is that turning to calcium or something? Which causes growth in response to stimuli or when touching a solid object. Coral bridges grow in thick twisted patterns that anchor onto rocks. For other coral, the underside is covered in colonies of blue barnacles. I wonder if that's when vine crawlers grab onto things. Crescent moon coral. The crescent moon coral prefers to grow vertically, similar to a vine. The branching filaments connecting the crescent to the red stem contain tiny flagellum that pull in various microorganisms for nourishment. Eclipse plant. This distinctive, vibrant plant is often found growing out of the green crystal outcropping that appears to be similar to jade. Fallen lily pad. Eventually mature lily pads die when the large leaf allows for eventually die. Okay. While the large leaf allows for an effective area for photosynthesis, there are limited nutrients stored in the earth, entangled in its floating root system. When the mature lily pad runs out of nutrients, it will begin to wither and fall back to the seabed, which begins the cycle anew. The fallen lily pad provides nutrients for young seedlings to grow and provides temporary nutrients for other flora and fauna. Frost anemone. The frost anemone grows on the underside of ice floes and icebergs. The anemone tendrils are covered in thin stinging hairs that paralyze small fish and plankton that are broken down for nutrients. These tendrils should be trimmed to effectively harvest the edible heart. Grand cotton anemone. These look pretty cool too. One of the largest multicellular organisms in this sector of 4546b, the grand cotton anemone is hard to miss. This species propagates by emitting a steady flow of spermatozoa reminiscent of flower pollen that are forced out of its opening as a result of gas exchange. Periodically, a large egg is expelled. Once fertilized, the egg develops into a planular larva, which drifts through the local environment before establishing itself on the ocean floor. Fuck, there's a lot of words in here that are difficult. Anemone is one of those ones that, catches a lot of people. And when you learn a foreign language, you get tongue-tied so easy. I'll never be able to do the R in French or, Latin Romance languages. Yeah, I'll never get that. Green Turnian. Green Turnians benefit from the lily pad life cycle. They tend to anchor themselves on lily pad roots and near fallen lily pads and use the material as nutrients. So they parasite off it, basically, killing it quicker. Hardy cave bush, a common reddish purple species which grows well on rocky terrain. Yeah, pretty boring. Hydrothermal vent. Hydrothermal vents are created when water filters through cracks in the planetary crust and ultimately collides with hot magma. As a result, superheated water is propelled upwards, bursting through the ocean floor. The water temperature at the vent opening was once hot enough to melt lead. The application of temperature and pressure over time resulted in the emerging rock structure. Despite the intense temperatures, the vents are home to their own ecosystem of life at the bottom of the food chain. Chemosynthetic microorganisms are found life forms that feed off the vents' chemical emissions. Yeah, we know what these are. We got these on our planet. That's where our life probably originated, or where the soup was cooked. Jade membrane. This species features multiple circular nodes that are filled with thin green membrane, which are scattering of luminescent white dots. The membrane is mildly sticky and emits a pheromone that draws small fish and microbacteria. They get caught in the membrane and then digested. Kelp root. Contrary to its name, the visible aspect of the kelp root is a thick twisted stem. The root system anchors deep into the rocky walls of the cave. Some kelp roots grow a pustule along the stem, which are formed by the plant slowly ejecting out toxic materials that are absorbed by the extensive root system. Lily pad root. Angled dense root structures that occasionally pull chunks of terrain up from the seabed, connecting an intertwined network of plant life and suspended rock. Blue plant. This terrestrial plant features two thick red stalks that intertwine around a centralized green bulb. A series of thin yellow rings grow around the bulb in a decentralized orbit. Lunar plant. The lunar plant grows in shallow water. Branches grow off the main stem and create irregular rudimentary chambers. If one branch dies or is destroyed, the other branch chambers will utilize the nutrients left behind. Eventually, a new chamber will grow in the empty space. Mature lily pad. Once the rising lily pad breaches the surface, its sealed fan slowly releases, causing the leaf to unfurl into a large flat circle that floats atop the surface of the water. Despite its size, the mature lily pad is able to float due to surface tension. Yeah, pretty cool looking. Oxygen plant. How did you first learn there was oxygen in here? You know, did we just scan it, or did someone suckle on that? A bit like milk out of a domesticated animal. Although I guess that's pretty obvious what's in there. Oxygen plant. The oxygen plant produces a harvestable reserve of oxygen in its bioluminescent floating bulb. It is hypothesized that this attracts territorial air-breathing fauna, forming a symbiotic relationship that protects the plant from herbivorous fish. So obviously their weight would fall down, their waste would fall down around it. Pink narrow leaf. This grass-like species grows in small clusters near coral bridges. Read the polycage. Purple cattail. Purple cattails grow in small underwater clusters in particularly fertile regions along the seabed. Long, flat leaves allow the plant to efficiently absorb sunlight at depth. Its striking coloration, caused by the pigment anthocyanin, is paired with high levels of poisonous phenols, which discourage herbivorous fish from grazing on them. Radiant sieve coral. This light-emitting plant is reminiscent of a sieve or colony. I actually wanted to be able to harvest these and put them around as like a natural lighting system around the base. Ragged pitcher plant. The ragged pitcher plant is the only known species of predatory underwater plant on 4546b. It grows on mineral-rich hydrothermal deposits. The bowl-shaped pitcher produces a concentrated brine that pools inside due to its high density. When small organisms get too close, they are stunned, causing them to sink into the pitcher, where they are dissolved and absorbed by the plant. Pretty crazy. Redwort. Common plant adaptable to many different environments. The redwort is a staple part of the diet of many smaller herbivores. Small little gardens would end up like a little grazing area. Ribbon plant. The ribbon plant contains a highly concentrated sulfuric acid and can be harvested for use in battery fabrication. The sulfuric acid evolved as an evolutionary defense mechanism to discourage fauna from eating the leaves of the ribbon plant. When harvesting the plant, the core must not be compromised in order to avoid creating an exothermic chemical reaction. Did I? Rising lily pad. The lily pad starts to rise as a result of underwater gas exchange. As the lily pad engages in photosynthesis, it takes in carbon and emits oxygen. Unlike other plants that emit the oxygen directly into the water, the lily pad stores the oxygen in its sealed fan. Okay. Eventually enough oxygen is stored, the lily pad becomes buoyant, the root system pulls a chunk of the seabed up on its way to the surface. Scaly moor anemone. The scaly moor anemone prefers shallow water and ample exposure to sunlight and exists in symbiotic relationship with a species of vibrant algae that live atop the anemone's trunk. This algae thrives in the sun and create a thin, scaly bacterial mat around the structure of the anemone as they feed on other microorganisms that filter through the anemone's water space. Seedling lily pad. The first stage of the lily pad life cycle is precarious as the seedling begins to root itself firmly into the seabed. The seedling is surrounded by a cluster of smaller seedlings that will form the latest branching structures of the mature lily pad. Seedling lily pads require rich soil atop bedrock and constant exposure to sunlight. Shelf coral, a type of stony coral commonly found growing along rocky edges. Stony corals have hardened biocomposite exoskeletons. The coral polyps continuously grow upward and outwards into thin layers, creating the grooved shelf appearance. And unfortunately, you can't grow the table coral. So we've read this one. Tornado plates. The tornado plates are an underwater mushroom with an inner cage surrounded by a swirling chitin structure. Is it chitin or chitin? I'll have to look that up one day. I never cared too much to really find out for sure. A bit like GIF and GIF. The mushroom's widely unusual morphology is not currently understood. Twisted mandrake. The twisted mandrake grows in temperate coral zones. Its leafy canopy photosynthesizes sunlight while providing shade to the bulbous structure underneath. Violet bow. These are really nice looking. A common luminescent plant which grows in patches on the seabed. Ladies and gentlemen, we're done. Oh my god. I'll take a break. We'll go jump in the sea beast and take it over and have a look at this arch. I assume that's the end of the game. I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. Everything the light touches is ours, Alan. Should just rebuild on this world here. Alright, here we go. Now I'm pretty certain I've been over to the edge over here and did not see anything, so I wouldn't be surprised if this is the Phi facility. Ooh, shit. There's one less sea monkey there. Or is this the end of the gate, the arch? From that fire research facility. Yeah, this thing does move like a brick. So hopefully I can get in amongst here as a shortcut. I don't need a mech suit or anything, do I? I mean, maybe.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Holy shit,
Are you
Alan?
preparing to leave, Alan?
Yes, there is much to do.
Alright, we'll make room for one more. I'm coming with you, Alan. Hey, whoa up, mate, whoa up. Nothing in here to scan, is there? Hey, is this shit safe, Alan? I'm not getting sick right here, am I? Can I stand in front of this? I'm looking at it with my natural eyes, Alan. Is that... got no eye protection here?
Do you still wish to leave with me?
Yes.
Beyond this teleporter, there is no turning back.
Are you kidding? I can't pass up a chance to see where architects come from. Besides, I don't have another ride.
I do not know what we will find there. The others may be sick or angry, if they live at all.
Or you could find peace. Family.
I hope you are right. Please complete any business you still have on this planet. Join me on the other side when you are ready to leave.
Mate, I'm good to go. That was like instantaneous, Alan.
Robin, you're just in time. The phase gate is opening.
You've been hiding a phase gate here this whole time.
Only for the last millennium. It will lead us home.
No wonder you hid yourself from Altera.
It was imperative to keep the homeworld safe, in hopes that the others survived.
Yeah.
Will you help me prepare the ship?
Yes.
The energy masts must be moved into place.
Well,
Oh, shit.
this is different.
Can you get me one of those little teleporty fucking powerhouse hearts as well, Alan? Oh, shit. You can like glide and shit now, Alan. Alright, what do I need to do? Let's go. Fuck yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Wait.
Whoa!
Fuck yeah, this is mad. Nearly fucking deleted myself just now.
Very good. Return
Cheers.
to me and I will initiate ship assembly. Thank you. The masts are in place. The energy field is ready. There is no time to lose.
Can I get a set of these things on? Oh fuck it, let's go. Hey, what? How do I get in here, Alan? Fuck, that's cool. Oh shit, is that gonna crush me? What the?
Join me, Robin.
On my way.
I apologize. The levitator was calibrated for heavier bodies. I would have helped you to your feet, but as you can see, I have been fully integrated with the ship.
Is this permanent?
Nothing is permanent. Are you ready to go?
Yes.
Yeah, man,
I
let's
found
go.
the answers I was looking for. I'm ready to move on. I can't bring Sam back. But I know she died fighting, and I got to finish her work. I'll always carry her memory.
Good. Please brace yourself, and then we will depart. Launching in 3, 2, 1.
What will we find when we get there?
If I am the last of my kind, I will experience the sorrow of 10,000 souls dimming.
Jesus. Well, you're not alone, mate. You and me, we can breed another species.
And if they survived?
With you, I am ready to face whatever awaits.
Shit, that don't look good, mate. Well, we did it. I reckon the canon lore is, you know, sometimes Alan rides me, sometimes I ride him. We start a new species. So the first game, basically, that guy, that human male, I can't remember his name now, actually. He's hooking up with the Sea Emperor. Psychically, of course, you know, because she's coming with us. And, you know, we got Alan in this one. Should have brought more drinks if I was going to sit through all of this. The music is really good for this game. Those songs they got written for it, well, Alan's Bang is probably the best. But Diving In Too Deep and all that kind of thing, those are really good. I only know one of those YouTubers, but I'm an old man, so probably not surprising. Shit, COVID was a thing, right? Wasn't it? Well, I'd definitely recommend this game for anyone who likes survival games, especially one that's a little bit more narrative sort of driven rather than, you know, go and collect resources and build things. If you're watching this, definitely go pick it up. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.